Hello and welcome back to another episode of, I guess it's called Fetchr now, Minecraft Bingo 5.0 pre-release, not pre-release, release candidate 2. Yeah, I don't know. I guess it's a fine name. It does sort of describe what you need to do, which is fetch items. It just sounds so much like, I don't know. It sounds so much like a company advertising on YouTube to me. I don't know why it really does, but it does, you know? It sounds like one of those, you know, but first a word from our sponsor, which is Fetchr. Are you tired of like getting up and you know, grabbing stuff from your shelf when you're sitting at your PC? I have a solution for you. It's Fetchr. It's the it's a robot that fetches things for you. Go to fetchr.com and use promo code NoLeafClover for 20% off on your first 4 year of Fetchr robots or something like that. I don't know. That's what it sounds like, but it's fine. It's a fine name. There was no good option in my opinion. So of all the non-ideal options, I guess this one is fine. What am I changing this? I wish the default was the non-crappy version. Anyway, we go orange, we make a card. That's how we start these off usually, and we break it out. This card looks okay. Let's fetch some items, I guess. What do we need? What do we need? Let's find out. Starting with some iron, we need 10, 19, 20. That's a nice even number. 23, 25, 30, 32, 36. That's a lot. 36, 43 with everything. 43 iron we need. 9, maybe 8 more for 17 gold and emerald we need. Maybe the lapis is blue dye. I don't know, 1 redstone? Is that all? That sounds wrong, but it's probably true. We need a chest, an apple for the gapper, a pumpkin egg, 1 sugar here. That's all the sugar, I think. Maybe. Lime dye could be a candle cooked or green and white. We need a dead bush as a shear item, red and blue dye. For the purple, we need rabbit meat cooked, 3 bones for the bone block, we need an ender pearl, the flint. Mushrooms, red and brown, 9 wheat for the hay bale, an ink sac, 2 string, the gunpowder, glass, milk a cow, bamboo, a saddle, and then the snow layer. Which, I mean, sure. Is this actually like a bug? Anyway, I never got it to trigger in release candidate 1, but I only played like 2 runs, so I guess. But we got it first try here, so that's kind of funny, in a way, you know. I like the sound it makes, but it probably shouldn't really happen. That looks weird, but yeah, because this is a drown tower. I didn't look around well. I really didn't. I was not paying attention. What did I see? A ship maybe, like out behind us there, and then that weird drown tower or something. Anyway. That's fine. This is wrong still, right? Always forget to check that or change that in the lobby. On those first runs. But those first runs only really happen once, usually, per version, so I don't know. Not per version, you know. Big difference. Anyway, I don't know. So I only recorded 1 run in release candidate 1. How many will get in release candidate 2 before we get like a full release 1.0 or 5.0, which is it still 5.0? Like, maybe it is. Why is my movement bad? I want to know. Who can explain why my movement is bad? Because I can't. Don't need any saplings, right? Do need an apple, but I don't want to worry about that here. Because these trees are bad for apple chopping. They're good for like apple exploding, but not for chopping. Do need one of those. Seriously? There we go. That took way too long. It's just red and blue I need, right? Nothing else? In terms of red, I mean. Okay, I did remember this location. That wasn't one, right? I wasn't really looking. This is one. Oh, come on, really? It was not that far out. I was one over here too, whatever. Probably dropped late anyway, because it was on this side where we broke the last few rocks. Alright, now we head out. Again, like this is one of those where there is no good order. It's definitely going to be wrong no matter what we do, so let's just start here, I guess. That land looks so weird. Why does it look so weird behind that ocean there? I don't know, it just looks off. Weird terrain. Anyway, did I pick that first one up? I did. Didn't make a sound, but I got it. Where's your chest here? In such weird spots always, like below that. Like that makes no sense. Like sand or gravel falling on top of the chest, okay, that could happen. I can see that. But what's the lore explanation for like the chest being below like a stone block? Doesn't make sense. This is just a beach, right? There's not going to be a rabbit up here. It's a sheep, which is a lot like a rabbit, in that I don't consider it food. That's where the similarities end, maybe. We got nothing, right? It's not nothing, but we got very little stuff so far. Is this even a good direction? I don't think it is. But it's a direction. We have to go in a direction. I mean, we don't have to do anything, I guess. But if we want to black out the card, then we have to move. And we do kind of want to do that, I guess. I guess. Let's make an item so we hear that sound. It's a nice sound. I like it. Sure, I'll make 2, eat 1 if we get hungry. Or when we get hungry. It's just a food side, but we do need pumpkin and bamboo. And more wheat. And it could be a map, maybe. Maybe. Well, that's not so bad. I don't need paper or books. Do need my boat here, though, stupid squid. Could have only dropped 1 and then that wouldn't have been an issue. I'm very mad. We should look at the map, I guess. It's south, which is not where I'm going. But it looks like it might be just that island right there. Yeah. Because like the shape was right. Even though we weren't on the map. And I was like, the moment I said it, I was, but it would be on the, like it would be blue already at the top, but no. Guess not. Where am I going? Here? Sure. I can have the rest of those. Do I need gold? Maybe we'll buy something. One day we'll buy something. It's going to be amazing. Just you wait. One day. But probably not today. But one day. One day. I want to pick. I want like a bucket for milk, I think. What else do I want? She is for something. I do need gourd, yeah. What do I need to shield? The shield? Yeah. The shield is for dead bush, right? Yeah, dead bush. Alright, we want to find a desert probably for the dead bush. I guess mega tiger would also do, but I wouldn't mind the rabbit chance in the desert, and also maybe a cactus green if you don't see any lime dyes, any candles. Should definitely grab the gourd down here though. We only got one TNT, which could give us an apple, but probably it won't. We should check the chest first, because there could be a whole bunch of gourd in there. Silk touch. Don't need it. Just a shame. It's really a shame, yeah. I can really silk touch anything. I mean, there's not that much you want to silk touch. Maybe... Well, no, maybe. The melon block would be the one thing, right, that we would want silk touch for. Is there another item that you could use silk touch on that would, like... be actually beneficial? Nice floating sugar there. That looks so bad. I don't know why. There's bamboo though, and there's another ship. So that's pretty good. Could give me bamboo. That would be fun. It did. Of course it did. I'll take the feather flooring over the prod. We can look at this. Don't really need much now. But more iron is never like bad, I guess. Don't need gourd. Is there anything else? No, right? Gourd and more lapis. We need cows, we need chickens, we need rabbits. Melons. None of this looks good for us right now, but none of this does look good either, so I don't know what we'll do. We'll make a hay bale and turn the rest into food, which you don't really desperately need. I don't know, throw those away. Make blue dye, make purple dye. Look at this. It is a new one, it is northwest. I didn't get that, it fell down and through this somehow, sure. So we're looking for a cow for milk, we're looking for an egg, a bunch of mold ropes, but that's more of a nighttime thing probably. I don't know, a lime dye. I don't like this area we're in. And we don't really, yeah, we didn't really get a lot of iron, like one treasure chest, one ship, like iron chest. I mean, we're okay. We made a bunch of stuff already. Hunt that skeleton. Go down there and hunt it. I'm not jumping down a cave for like maybe a bone. I'm not. I refuse. Not there yet, huh? Oh, there's a desert. So actually, this is mega tiger, though. We could just get the dead bush here. Cut this short. It wouldn't be the worst thing to do. If they actually see that bush, that is. I didn't look. From up there over there. Very ferny. Not very bushy. That's weird. But, you know, mushrooms of all kinds, and then berries too. Sure. But I don't care to look around. And the desert is a good place to hunt creeper, spider, enderman, bones, skeletons. They aren't called bones, the mobs. They should be. Yeah, they really should. But yeah, we'll be okay. We need an egg. So we're actually in relatively big trouble still. I don't think I've seen a chicken. I'm not confident though. Like 50-50 maybe. But I don't think we've missed one. But like I'm not certain though. Really not. Hello. Gunpowder sweets. My shields are here. Very good. This can go. This can go. This can go. Could be a dungeon. Got a bone. I'm really more looking for rabbits, and there's one over there. Very laggy. Baby husks. Not a fan. Not a fan. Real quick, give me some meat. That's not meat. That's a baby. It's a see-through world, but I don't think I saw anything good through the world. So one string, need another one. Got one bone, need two more. What am I cooking in here? Nothing now, because I didn't get the thing I needed, right? Just so annoying. The follow range on the babies is just crazy. Annoying every time. You're not a dungeon. I want you to be one, though. Can you just be one because I want you to be one? Such a bad hole to dig into, too. Way over there? No, you're over here. Can you just be in a space? And not move? Way too much gravel here. Below the sand, too. Just super annoying. Where are you? You're not a dungeon. You could have been, though. It would have been fun. You stop jumping when I jump and just jump when I don't jump. No. It's a big iron count. This is not great. We should hunt Enderman. I was just so hopeful because that spider was a little late, but it wasn't that late. It just kind of took a bit to get on land. But its spawning late made it sound like it could maybe be what we wanted it to be. And it wasn't. It wasn't, clearly. And I mean, we were fairly sure. I was fairly sure. Maybe you weren't. I was fairly sure it wasn't one, but I still felt like I needed to check. Because it could make a big difference, I guess. 19 more iron? I don't know. That's just the two items in the top left there. Yeah, the count is pretty bad. Also still need cows. That's kind of weird. It's not super, super weird, but it's kind of weird. We've moved quite a bit. Yeah, 600 to 300. That's pretty far. Oh well. Didn't get a rabbit drop. Don't have the string yet. So bad timing there. Chicken's right here though, that's excellent. My timing is so bad though. I don't know how I fix it. Yeah, again, like that was just unfortunate. That wasn't my fault, but still like horrible timing. And none of the skeletons have bones. They never do anyway. We need a cow and we need an enderman. Those things do not exist here. It's not a bad biome. I like that cave. It's not great, but I like it. Like, I don't like it because it's great. I just like it. How can you make a million things but not anything I want? Sugar, pumpkin pie. Make a flint and steel. Just get that flint out of there. Boat me. Door me, maybe. Who knows? Haven't seen or heard any Endermen. Got like 5 skeletons for 1 bone. The treasure really isn't that worth it, honestly, but I don't know. No bamboo, that's nice. 3rd source of bamboo. We need cows, we need an Enderman. And, you know, there's another decent biome here, so. More for the Enderman than for the cows, but there could be cows anywhere here too. There aren't any, but I mean, there could be. There's a bee, no such thing as bee milk, unfortunately. I feel like I see more bees than, like I see bees more often than cows. Not more bees, because usually you see like 1 or 2 bees, and sometimes you like 6 cows or something. There are 2 Endermen though. So aggro them both, pour them over here, get them in a boat. That boat can't be placed there. Okay, now it can. It looked like the same angle as before, but okay. I'm sure you're right, game. It's very different. Just sit in the boat now. Sit in the boat? Yeah. Good job. Nothing out of 2. Very good. Very good drop rates. Always really exciting. You just can't get anything to drop out of the things you need to, you know, get the stuff from. Anyway, we don't need that anymore. We don't really need that. I do want to, let's cook this right now. That skeleton's not going to come over here. Give me another crappy axe, because I don't deserve a good one. Because of my timing. Timing's bad, 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 bad. I can afford this, and then probably this, sure. This, and this, and this. Right. Need more Endermen. That's not gonna happen. And cows. Oh yeah, and the treasure is over here somewhere. Which could give us some cooked iron, which would speed up the you know, the iron stuff, and also could give us like diamonds, which would be fun at least. Not useful, but fun. Yeah. What do we do now? There's another pumpkin. So many pumpkins too. I guess we just go underground. No, we need cows first. It's stupid to go underground without cows, without milk. God, I hate it, but it's true. We always need more wood. So many doors and a shield and lots of expensive things. Where did that first log fall to? Here, sure, yeah, that makes sense. Of course, of course. Of course. There could be cows. Cows in the plains, sure. Let me just need like 1 redstone, a saddle, some bones, and that ender pearl. So it's kind of silly. Silly run. I don't know. Ship. Don't want a ship. I mean, I don't want it, but I'll take it. I want a cow. Maybe you can buy a milk bucket somewhere. That's a reasonable thing to ask for, right? We don't want another treasure chest, like... It's too inconvenient. Wasn't there a mushroom island somewhere? Maybe you should check that. I think we did though. Not like up close, but there was nothing on it. I think it was very small. Maybe, I don't know, maybe I'm misremembering. Anyway, we need a cow or a mushroom. No horse milk, no sheep milk. Squid milk also not a thing. And then we need to dig down for 1 redstone. Find a dungeon. How are there no cows? Is this a dungeon? Because it's too late zombies. Could be a dungeon. Nope. Because dungeon would be very good. So obviously we can't get one. So we killed 2 endermen for no pearl, and I think it was 5 skeletons for 1 bone. Maybe it was 4. It was definitely at least 4, but I think it was 5. Just because. No reason. There's a cow. Hooray. Another mushroom island. It should be called Mushroom Island for sure. At least if it has, like, mushrooms. I want a cave from the top, though, because I need a dungeon. You're a cave from the top. Give me another bucket, then. Or don't, I guess. Is there any close? There is close water here. 20 planks. We need, like, a chest. We were fine. We were fine. We were fine before this, but now we're finer than fine. But you know, dungeons are just hanging out. The dungeon could do like everything for us. The bones, the saddle, and the redstone. Not the ender pearl. I guess there could be an enderman spawned in the dungeon too. And then that would be everything. But it wouldn't be like a dungeon specific thing. It would just be a random enderman in a dungeon. Which has happened and can happen. Will happen. It won't happen. Like digging down for 1 redstone is just upsetting though as well. Can you not do this? I don't want X-ray. Should look if there are updates. There probably aren't though. For like lithium and phosphor and what's the other one? Sodium. Hello. I have 21 iron. I need more than that, right? How much more though? I'm unsure. Make a chest. Make 2 carts. Can I still afford a hop? I can't. So yeah, we need more. We do need more. That's too many furnaces. 6, 5. Come on. I dragged that 4 ways. It's still worth it overall, I think, but this was obviously a horrible execution. Like, very, very bad, very bad. Right. Need 1 of these. Good timing for that leg spike though, actually. Not mad. For once. You don't even need all that iron, like way too much, I'm aware, but like doing math and then also spreading is just way too much stuff to do. And like this we can make a nice axe and some armor maybe. Hello dungeon. Give me 2 bones. Thank you. That's all I ask. There would have been the redstone too, but no saddle. Oh man, what a shame. Pretty meh overall, I think. Like, don't love it. It's a weird location for a dungeon, honestly. And I can't explain that. That's just like one of those things where you look at it and it just feels off, different than, you know, what you've seen before. And I've seen quite a few dungeons before. In bingo and otherwise. Mostly in bingo though. And this one just looks off to me. Anyway. Let's make a nice iron axe, which guarantees it will run into like an 8 vein of diamonds momentarily, but that's okay. And then we don't have a helmet or pants, so whatever. Now we do. Excellent. Alright, let's find another dungeon. Or a cave in the middle. We could also switch out this and this. Because the boat could be used for the door. I mean, technically, I guess the door could also be used for. It's a good way to like get up. 2 blocks. We don't have any blocks, but we do have blocks, so. I guess we've been here, huh? We've not been here though, have we? But there's our diamond vein, as predicted. You're not coming for me. Okay, it's a 5 vein, not an 8 vein. 5 is a horrible number though. Like, what can you do with 5 diamonds? Horrendous. There are other 3 for our 8 vein. And an extra. Really an extra, yeah, okay. For a total of 9, sure. I mean, in that case, I guess we do want a pick and an axe. It leaves us on 3, which is a bad number again, because what do you do with 3 diamonds now? You hold on to them. You hold on to them. There are no dungeons here though, so the saddle, you know, chance is non-existent. Could be more diamonds. It's a weird little horn of warrior. More diamonds. At least that's like reliable. First run, lots of diamonds. If you actually cave, that is. Seven. I don't know what I want to upgrade. I'll hoard. I can't decide. We should leave though. We should surface because there are no endermen spawning down here. And we need one now. I misplaced that block. I heard steps. Made me hesitate. Yeah, there's the stepper. Here comes the hot stepper. Murderer. A lyrical gangster? Murderer? I don't remember the rest of the lyrics. Very apt though, you know. Because that guy was a murderer. Or he would have been if you know, would have let him. would have attempted to murder us for sure. It might not be a lyrical gangster though. They're not very lyrical at all. Who sings that? Inikamos? Is that really what they're called? Or he's called? Is that the band name? Is that the name of the person? Is it a band or is it a... I have no idea. I haven't thought of that song in like at least 10 years. Don't know if I've heard it since either. Another hot stepper. So the Mushroom Island, not a good destination to hunt Enderman. What are you doing out on the ocean? Go home, it's nighttime. You're full of like pollen, just go home. Dummy. There's a ship, that's excellent, that's what we need now. Clearly that's what we need. I mean we can't not look. Thank you, game. The portal too. What a good location. Yeah, that's crap though. We would have been in there already, but the game was like bounce, bounce, bounce instead, and then that makes it really hard to do anything other than bounce. Ugh, that's a horrible chest. Just wanted some diamonds. There's a diamond poor. We needed more. Spider jockey. That's gotta be more rare than an enderman spawning, right? But I guess we had 2 already, so we were due for 1 spider jockey or something. The saddle is kind of weird to play as well, but we might not even have to think about it, because if we don't get an ender pearl, we're never gonna go underground again. It would be a shame though, because I feel like this is a good episode otherwise. It's just one of those where the game is just like, eh. I don't know that I want you to finish this one, and then it just doesn't let you. Man, that lava stream looks weird too. What's with this weird terrain? How did that spread out so far? I guess like it must be like it must cascade down the mountain. Like the mountain has to have those like that shape, that weird like triangle shape coming down the side of it. We should really not check this ship. We don't have time. Like it's a stupid decision. Man. Leave the nugget, leave the nuggets. If they were mech nuggets, I would take them. Or just like any kind of chicken nugget, maybe. Like in real life. In game, no. No chicken. Nugget or otherwise. There's another portal, it's just like... good stuff galore, but we don't need it. We just need some crappy stuff. Like an enderman. Spawning somewhere in the world. Well, somewhere in the world near us. Like, behind us, you jerk of a game. What's 2 again? Can we lose 2 coin flips again? You're in the boat. You're in the boat. There you go. Only 1 pearl. Well, that's fine, I guess we don't need 2. That's why you always have to look behind you, because the game is a jerk. There's another enderman too. Just need a saddle. Good fish, I guess. I don't have any string left, I can't fish. Otherwise I would have totally done that now. I don't like this shape. That's surface, man. That's crazy. I don't love this shape, no. That can't go. I mean, it can go with this dungeon. It won't. Where's the zombie? Because there's a baby too. Like, zombie and baby zombie just has a certain dungeony sound to me. Don't know where they are though. They are right here, right? At least there's more cave here, which might just be bad, but whatever. Where are you? It is a dungeon. I had it right. It's just horribly annoying, as all dungeons are. To dig to them. There we go. Another one, and a name tag, and 2 enchant books. Because of course. That's not that's not so bad. That's not so bad. That's a wild ravine though. Very wide. Wide and wild. Linguistically similar maybe. Not really, probably. Phonetically. Kind of similar. Anyway. Yeah, I don't know. Strange run. It's not Enderman. Maybe that's the same one. Are you hoarding? You're hoarding the grass. You might be the same one. You might be the same one. More cows too. Yeah, I don't know. Like a very strangely developing run. Ultimately not that weird. It's just, you know, bad mob drop luck with the hard mob drop, and then very few dungeons. But also not a lot of caving. Really makes it always tough to get those dungeon items. So I don't know. I ended up with like 28 extra iron and 7 extra diamond and 23 emeralds. I mean, that's pretty nice. 12 gold too, and I kept like leaving gold at the end too, so I don't know. Game still works. 36, 45, 80. That's not so bad. It's not so bad. Not so bad at all. No, I mean, that's fine. It's not great. Well, whatever, it is what it is. It's a beer card. And then also, yeah, like no bamboo, then 3 sources of bamboo, and then, I don't know. So many ships and portals out there, too. I want to look up Inikamos now. Let's see. Come on. It's a name, it's a name. Inikamos is a Jamaican reggae and dance hall singer. Is that how I translate it? I had the German wiki up, but I have the English one now, it's fine. His real name is Cecil Campbell. Okay. Is it Camoz or Camosi? Camosi, okay. I always thought it was Camoz. I don't know why. It's Camosi. Anyway. Began his career in the early 80s and rose to prominence in the 1994 of his signature song, Here Comes the Hot Stepper. Which, I mean, is most famous for its chorus, not for the... How well did that sell? Only song to reach the top 40 of the US Billboard Hot 100. Peaking atop the chart on December 17th, 1994. Remaining there for 2 weeks. Number 1 in Denmark, New Zealand, Zimbabwe. Of course, that makes sense. That's like that. Those 3 countries that would always put them in the same musical category for sure. Man. Impact and legacy. Blender listed the song at number 492 in the ranking of the 500 greatest songs since you were born. Who was born, anyway? Billboard has it 126 in the top songs of the 90s. That's not that bad. I mean, you know, there's a lot of music in the 90s. Peaked on position 6 in Austria. How did it do in Germany? Also 6. That's not so bad. And it has platinum in the US, which is 900,000 units sold, right? Yeah, 900,000 says here. Platinum in the UK, platinum in New Zealand, gold in Germany, in France, and platinum in Australia. I mean, that's a pretty nice. I mean, that must be decent money-wise, right? I mean, it depends, I guess, on the contract and stuff, but that should earn you some money, right? I don't know. Like, it feels like if you sell 1 million of something in just one country, or like, you know, it's 900,000 confirmed. It's probably a little more than that, right? It's not going to be exactly 900k. That should make you some money. That's my opinion, at least. Anyway, so that's it. Inikamosi. No idea where that came from. But that's it for today. That's it for our first look at release candidate 2. Yeah, I'll see you soon with, I don't know. The thing is, like, the recording schedule is kind of all over the place a little bit. And I don't know what the release schedule looks like for this. So we might not get very many episodes out of this release candidate and just transition right to the release version. But anyway, that's it for this one. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.